Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name's Emma. Sagittarius, we're going to do, even though we're more than halfway through of November, I'm still going to sort of focus on mid-November until mid-December for this reading. And we're in the smack middle of a huge change. So I sort of still wanted to visit with this energy. And we're having a lot of influx to the planet, like a lot of planetary changes, a lot of earthly changes, a lot of energy coming to the planet, and that's still going to be very active up until the 25th of November. And I'm recording this on the 20th, so that's going to for sure show in your reading this time. So look at it as sort of mid-month November until mid-month December, maybe all the way to the end of the year of 2023. We're doing a Wisdom of the Oracle start here, a couple of cards, and then we're going to go deeper and then hear from your angels what they have for you, Sagittarius. You might hear my boy in the background. Like, I'm just sort of not fighting it these days. He's home, he's not home. Like, I just have to get comfortable with him being at home because it seems to be that way. I'm working on that patience. I'm working on being a one-woman show in all aspects, so bear with me if it takes some time with the readings getting out there sometimes, or just in general not showing up every once in a while. Sagittarius, what's going on for Sagittarius, please? Mid-November until mid-December, give or take. We have come to the edge. That's so interesting. I was just sitting, because I'm always taking like a moment before I get into these readings, like just taking an energy moment. I don't know, like just a little pause to just feel into things. And I sort of don't really have an agenda. I don't have an intention. I'm just sort of want to vibe with Sagittarius. And so this is come to the edge. And right before I started, and I sat with the energy, I got pushed outside of your comfort zone. Pushed outside of your comfort zone. And thinking, it's not really about being pushed outside of your comfort zone. It's probably like presenting new things to you right now. Presenting, I'm going to get on with the cards, but like presenting like things that you may not be used to, but you sort of want to go in that direction. And at first glance, it's like, are you even interested in this? Does it even make sense? Is it something that you trust? Because you try to sort of, that's what the brain does, you know, it tries to immediately, when there's something new, it tries to like, where does this fit? Where have we experienced this before? Where's the recognition? And if there's no recognition, it's like, ooh, alert, like we don't recognize this. It's a little bit scary. Do you still want to go for it? And so, and also get something about like, there might be things showing up through a vessel, through a channel, through a medium, like whatever you want to, like through a person that you fully trust. So that because you trust 100% of everything else that they've said, and they're saying this, like they say 9 things, and it's like you're fully on board, you trust them, you trust the medium where it's coming through, you trust it. And then a 10th thing that they're saying is outside of your comfort zone. It's outside of the way that you've been thinking before, or think about certain things, or thinking about going about something, or the way that you put yourself out there and meeting new people, or a job-related situation, a health-related situation, whatever this is for you. It's like, okay, so because if you would have heard this thing from any other place, or definitely from a new place altogether, you would have just shut it off. But because this information is coming from a place of trust, the place which the information is coming through, you trust it. You trust the person or the platform or the channel that it's coming through. And because you do that, it's like, wow, I really need to pay attention to this. I can't just wave it off as something that you don't believe in or something that you don't, because it's coming through this very specific venue, if you will. So it's, and then we get this, and I wouldn't even have said those things that sort of came swirled around, but because they're bringing it about again, come to the edge, like put yourself out there, go as far as you can go. And I'm not at all promoting fear, doing things that you are uncomfortable, like feel the fear and do it anyway. No, let's not. Feel the comfort of this. I mean, if it's a new thing and you feel excited, but it's like, ooh, that's a good thing. But if it's like complete fear, like it's not fun, there's just fear, then it just means you're not ready. Like you're not anywhere near to be ready. Then I wouldn't push anything. But this is like, he's talking about coming to the edge. He's talking about like pushing those boundaries a little bit. Trust to go for something because it's coming through. You trust the vessel that it's coming through. Okay? Interesting. Let's move forward here. And we'll have breathe. So maybe you need to meditate on this a little bit. Maybe you need to, maybe this is something that has come through for you. You've been sitting in meditation, or you've been out walking in nature. You've been standing in the shower, and then all of a sudden, like, in comes that thought of something. And now because we're bringing it about again, I might not bring about the actual thing that you were thinking about, but the very fact that something has sort of come into your mind where usually you wouldn't even think about those things, or usually you would just sort of brush it off because it's not something you believe in, or is so either this has already come to you in meditation, or it can be that it's just asking you to meditate more, to get more still, to get more centered. Meditation seems to be very important at this stage in whatever you're doing, and I can highly recommend it. So we're going to clarify a little bit here. Why are these cards on the table, please? So first one out, Knight of Ariel. Help is on the way. There's a lot that's being presented. There's a lot that's being offered to you at this moment. What else here, please? We have a Sagittarius, please. There you go. Five of Gabriel. Okay, so this is a situation that calls for, a couple of things coming through here. So there's an overview of the cards coming out. So we have come to the edge. Like try to get as centered as possible. Try to get into meditation and center yourself as much as you can. Ground yourself. You're grounded. And it's interesting because today I'm thinking about the 3-6 there, and 3-6, if you add those up, we have 9. So we have the magical number of 369, which is the number of manifestation. It is the number of all magic. It's like we're building everything on 369 basically. And today the 369 comes out. Like I rarely get that. So there's something that wants to line up, something wants to manifest here in your life. And it's like there's something that needs to, it's asking you, Sagittarius, to like, you can't go on in the same route, in the same behavior, it's pushing you to come to the edge, it's pushing you to do something new. It's pushing you to like, okay, try a new venue here, try a new path, try another way of going about things. If you continue to go about things the way that you've done it before, you're looking for this change, and you're looking for like, a lot of things seems to be happening right now for you, and to like really follow that. Don't try to slow it down or back up or make a resistance to it, because it's just going to sort of hit you. but rather just try to like trust that if we're going in this direction, you probably have put it there for a reason. And so this comes out stronger now as like, okay, so one way to really center yourself and one way to keep sane and one way to continue to raise that vibration is to go into meditation. And some people say like, oh, I can't meditate. Well, if you can breathe, you can. And then it's just a matter of actual willpower, that you just actually sit down and breathe. And the more you feel like you want to run away from it, the more I feel like people need it. Like the more you're just all over the place with your thoughts, it itches all over your body. It's like, it's just not possible. That's when you really, really, really need it. But if you start like 10 minutes every day and just take deep breaths in and out through your nose, not through your mouth, that's for eating, and just try to relax as much as you can so that you can center this energy that is going on. Because we have like we have Five of Gabriel, which is like the final puzzle piece. You're waiting for things to settle in, to fall into place. And it's asking you right now to like withdraw from drama, withdraw from negativity in your life, anything that feels like negative, anything that weighs you down, anything that affects you negatively. It's asking you to to take a step back from that, to move away from that. Because it feels like for you to make this change in your life and for you to just really center yourself so that you can raise your vibration, it's like, don't have it be 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Like whatever work you're putting in, and then you're destroying that energy or destroying that vibration just by meeting people that sort of puts you down again. But rather like really try to stay away from those negative interactions. And it can even be like well-meaning interactions. Like you try to help a family member in crises, or you try to, maybe not crises because then maybe one should help. But if it's the same old repetition pattern, they're calling you up only to get advice, or they're calling you to like, and you're sort of intertwined in the drama of it, and it seems to like never end, then I would suggest just for at least a moment, just step away from that so that you sort of can keep your high vibration. Because that's going to help the final puzzle piece to really fall into place, to just keep clear. And that comes down to like, I think it was Abraham that initially said it. Like, people are more interested in watching something on television than tend to their alignment to their inner being, or to their higher power source, or whatever you want to call it. Like, and what does that mean? It means, so for you to feel balanced and for you to feel in alignment with yourself, you might need a couple X hours of sleep. And so the body's starting to tell you when you need to go to sleep, but you're pushing over that for the case of I don't know what, a Netflix series, a conversation with someone. It's boring to go to bed. It's like whatever those things are. Like we jeopardize our alignment for a Netflix show. The first time I heard that, I was like, I don't really do that. Like I don't put my alignment in jeopardy to choose something else. And then I was like, when I started to think that way, I was like, or do I almost every day? Like almost every day, there's something that's telling me like, if you do this, or if you talk with this person, or if you stay up longer than this, if you choose this, and it's not even like if you are not choosing something and you're staying up too late, it can even be that you're choosing to watch something that really puts you off. It's just way too scary for you. It's way too uncomfortable. It's way too, it's just putting you off. It's not inspiring anywhere. It's like, it's really, the things that we watch and the things that we put up with that actually puts us out of alignment. We're treating that like higher than the actual alignment with ourselves. And so there's something about like, if you're waiting for something to fall into place, or like waiting for that final puzzle piece, there seems to be a lot of things going on, like a lot of opportunities that could really take off for you right now if you sort of tend to your energy. And then at least for like 30 days, go on a 30-day family cleanse or whatever. Like we go on food cleanses, maybe go on Netflix cleanse, maybe go on family member cleanse, maybe go on even children cleanse. Like I know that sounds harsh, but if there's something that keeps upsetting you, if you can sort of just take a step back for a moment, ask Gabriel for help to like put yourself in situations that just feels really positive and uplifting. And things will start to fall into place. And it might be that you're a little bit pushed to try something new here in order for you to like, to just sort of get over that threshold or like break through something. Okay? And then we have some final messages from your angels. What do we have as Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius. What is going on? What do you have as Sagittarius? I think now wow, that was a different way. Now, no. Okay. So I get that this is learn to set those boundaries. Like that will be one thing, to stay in your own integrity, to stay in your own positive movement forward, to stay, you do 10 minutes of meditation and then you meet this person and they talk you right out of that meditation, raising of the vibration. This is about learning to setting boundaries. Learn to when to say no. Don't get into debates about it. Don't get into justifying why you need to say no. I can't come cause, and then you sort of want to explain your whole life why you can't come or can't do or doesn't want to, you know. No, just no. Can't. No. Thank you though, but no. Learn to put down boundaries and keep your sanity. Okay? That's what I have for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your subscribes, all your thumbs up. I really, really appreciate them. That's what I have for you. Thanks, guys. Bye.